Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. MMC Nation, it is your boys. Chef Tom, Jeff, Super Bowl champions. All right?
One and done.
Yeah. We're just going to keep reminding you that every episode. I know you saw the fantasy draft for these Saints. I know you did. But we're just living off the high right now. All right? We took the Browns to the Super Bowl, and it wasn't on a porcelain toilet, is what I'm saying.
With a rookie quarterback.
With a rookie quarterback, no less. So, obviously, that is big news. And, you know, I really felt we built a great team. We're feeling confident about this team. So, Chef Tom, let's get into this episode already. We're going to try and make this one a quicker playthrough. Let's start our season goal. How are you feeling?
I feel like we can... But we haven't shown it yet, but our scheme fits are on point.
Yep.
Jeff, let's push it to 9.
9 wins.
One more than last year with the Browns.
That medium feel.
Now,
medium feel.
Let's scroll over to see the team.
Yep.
It's a little bit more of an experienced team.
Definitely.
A little more of an experienced team.
So offensively, we had to change up the scheme fit ever so slightly because this made sense. But we did draft scheme fits. You guys saw it. There you go. 88% on the multiple zone run. Here's the team. You guys remember Okung, Marpet, Mack, Mason, Cannon, Higbee and Fumagalli at tight end. Our wide receivers, Thielen, Nelson, Jones, Marshall. You got Ingram, McKinnon, Montgomery. I love the 1-2-3 punch here.
I feel like we're very deep on offense for receivers and halfbacks this time.
Definitely. You add in Derek Carr, McCarron. You got our 2 QBs right there. Rickard's back. And now in the defense, Chef Tom alluded to it, 100%. 100%. 4-3. Bethea, Bradham, Kendricks, Miller, Stewart. There you got rolling through. We got Cam Chancellor who will be coming back from his injury.
17 more weeks, so...
The whole season.
Yeah.
In case we make it to season 2.
Maybe the playoffs.
We'll get there.
Maybe.
You got Desir, Flowers, Douglas, and McTire. There's your 4 corners. McGregory, Harrison Sr., Senat, and Michael Bennett. So, without further ado, it is time to take on the Bucks here. Season number 2. Team number 2
with the Saints.
First game with the Saints. Now, one thing we will be touching on in between the simulations, we're going to be dabbling into that little NFL draft that came and went.
That was the doozy of a draft. To highlight things briefly on my team, I'm not impressed with what we did. I'm happy that we kind of got... Okay, I'm going to backtrack a little bit.
We're going to... Couple?
Rewind.
Okay, you rewind. I'm pulling up some stats here. Just real quick.
I don't think we should have traded out of the first round. I feel like we got an INT.
Yeah.
We were sacked 3 times.
324, 2 TDs. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Rushing, Ingram 69, McKinnon 49, over 100 yards between them alone.
Shut down McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Way to go, boy.
Welcome.
That's one in the books.
So your Colts, as you said, let me start dabbling on here to the next week.
I feel like we should have had Sweet or Sweat. Like for the Redskins to trade up, and we only got 2 second-rounders to move up. It was like 20-odd spots. I feel like maybe if they gave us next year's first plus this year's second, I'd be happier with it. I was a little upset with how we went about the draft. We lost to last year's
a 1-point game.
Our last year's team.
1-point game, man. Okay, I'll get the upgrade rolling here. So
in a nutshell, that breaks down my Colts.
You say you're not happy.
I'm not. I feel like we could have got better value for trading that first rounder. That we moved back 20 picks. Yes, we did address the secondary in that pick, but I would much rather have kept Sweet as a defensive end, blitzing off the ends. He's a monster. The kid's 6'7". So that's my view. Kudos to you guys for moving up. Get Bush, because as we discussed in Browns franchise.
Yep.
You guys needed that core captain on the back, linebacker.
He will be replacing Ryan Shazier. That was the game plan. Steelers came out and announced that Ryan Shazier is out for the 2019 season.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And of course, I mean, realistically...
He's making strides, though. I'm happy for him.
He's doing box jumps. He's doing squats. Like, this guy is on his way to getting back to living a normal life, which is always number one. We talked about this in, I think, a previous episode. And, that's the focus for the Steelers. So let's hope he gets back. And, man, I hope and pray we can see him back on a football field again. That guy is a specimen of a player. and he will be missed. But what happened here? So we had McCarron came in for a touchdown pass. Derek Carr went 296, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick.
We got hard at Rosen. We hit him 6 times.
Rosen apparently throws 3 touchdowns. A perfect, leeway here. Josh Rosen going to the Miami Dolphins.
What do you feel about that?
To be honest, I have to say, so our running game, not really getting it done.
Not there.
Not so much, but 2 touchdowns either way from McKinnon. We'll take that. But, Tannehill's not the guy there. It's quite obvious. Miami now going out, getting Rosen. He's younger. You give an opportunity to a younger quarterback to take the team over, and you see where things go.
I mean, you only traded a second rounder and a lower second rounder at this point. My concern with this pick oh God.
Okay,
5 weeks is not the worst.
No.
Losing Kendricks is going to hurt a lot more than anything else.
Dislocated hip, 6 weeks.
Guys, that's going to hurt.
Well, we got a lot to see here. We will simulate the training, make sure the boys are getting their job done. Oh, no, wait, I went to play. I'm getting excited here. I'm thinking about how we used to do it. We are advancing to the next week. Let's see if we can take this week. We're 1-1 now, heading through week 3.
Capping my discussion on Rosen and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dolphins are meant to be a top 3 lottery pick next week or next year. I think Rosen might kind of push that off, that he might make them a little bit more of a legitimate team, and that's not what Dolphins fans, I don't think.
And so, now we talked about, Bush, the Steelers. I hopped off real quick before I could also point out the fact that we had some needs. Wide receiver, addressed. Got ourselves a little playmaker, Deontay Johnson. He's a beast. We also went out, we're like, we need a corner. Oh, hey there, Justin Lane from Michigan. You come on down, kind sir. Job done.
You fared better in terms of filling holes. I'll give you that. Against Goff.
Goff, man. And you know what? Look at that. No picks across the board.
We were just beat. Our run game.
Simeon came in. Run game might be hurting.
That might be what.
I really thought that, the team. Yeah, look at McKinnon. Not that bad. 80 yards.
85 as a whole.
Yeah, it's there.
You gotta at least hit the 100 points.
So we are 1-2. 1-2 to get the season started.
Night and day from the Browns.
Oh, night and day. The Browns.
9 days from the Browns.
The Browns were just slapping people. It was great.
I think what's hurting us right now is literally the injury bug.
So I'm not too worried about Mostert. Yeah, but I mean, we knew it's possible. That's the way the game works.
Especially being an older team.
Let's rock and roll through here.
Talking to the Giants, how do you feel about their 3 first-rounder picks?
Don't get me started about the pick of Daniel Jones. All right, this guy is he even a real quarterback? Honestly, though.
Not gonna win.
Yeah, that's a 2-2 right there. We have a weekly award. Let's quickly just Thielen, 122 yards, 3 touchdown catches. Yeah. Daniel Jones, I don't know what to say about this. There's so many other quarterbacks you could be jumping on there. And why these guys are going out for him, it doesn't make sense to me. One key factor apparently is he's in love with the Mannings. He's training with the Manning brothers. But is that enough to draft him over the other guys still available?
What also baffles me is that their GM came out and said, we can see Jones sitting on the bench for the next 2.
Oh, okay, so you're going to keep starting Eli. That's great.
Which blows my mind. Ultimately, I don't feel that they messed up their first pick. The first of the 3, they definitely messed up.
Pure stupidity.
I can't wait to see Haskins pair it up with the Redskins.
I hope he puts the wood to these guys.
But what I will say of their 3 first-rounders is I feel they got a steal with Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
I call it nose tackle, even though it's defensive tackle, because I'm not sure if they're a 4-3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know my importance of that position. Saw it with us drafting Harrison C.
Yep.
I think that of their 3 first-rounders is the best of the bunch.
We also talk about, I believe it was Christian Wilkins, who after getting drafted by Miami, came out with all this energy, all excited, almost took out
the commission.
Roger Goodell.
That was awesome.
Probably one of the best things I saw out of that draft. And I gotta say, I watched the draft, the entire first round.
So did I.
I was there watching, very excited by everything. Okay, so I went the wrong way by accident. I want to go to the stats. We're gonna quickly peek. We're gonna do the stats a lot quicker this season, guys, and going forward. We're gonna take a quick peek-see, see what's going on here. So 35-14 win.
But
I thought it was hilarious, to be honest. Almost taking him out.
Did you see how high up he got? Like, he was expecting...
He almost crushed him.
He was expecting Goodell to get up there.
He almost flattened him, which was hilarious. Carr, 258, 4 touchdowns.
How about them 7 sacks?
We took out Tom Brady.
How about them 7 sacks?
Yeah.
From an injured defensive core.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
There's your break of 100.
There's the run game. Now let's take a quick peek. Defensively, you call sacks. Let's see who did it. So, we're going to sort these bad boys. Let me go just the Saints. Nice and easy. So 1.5 Harrison, 1.5 Bennett, 1.5 for Bradham, 1 for Vaughn, Douglas and Robertson Harris share one, and Timmons shares one.
I was skeptical about getting Timmons. He's long in the tooth, but apparently still getting it done.
Sometimes you got to get that veteran presence. We move on to the Redskins, Chef Tom.
So can we talk about the next team that had 3 first-rounders? Oakland Raiders. Before I even peel this off to you, how do you even feel the fact leading up to the draft, Gruden and the GM said, okay, staff, scouts, get out of here. We don't want you guys leaking anything. And you see what they come out with. What do you feel?
Well, first I'm going to leak that we took a victory there against Redskins. Happy about that one. That's a 20-14 win.
That's a good fought win.
Defense holding down. But besides that, I mean, Oakland is Oakland, man. It was funny because the announcers watching, they're like, are they going to make an Oakland pick here? And that's exactly what they did. They had
overall pick with Farrell. Come on.
Apparently, they said there was a high reach for Clelin Ferrell, who probably could have dropped to later in the first round, potentially early second round. And these guys reached for him at 4. I mean, come on, man. But you know what? I love it personally because it's going to lead to the failure of the Raiders
in Vegas
with Antonio Brown there, and it's so sweet. Oh, so sweet.
You gotta feel for Carr, though, him being our quarterback here with the Saints.
Oh, I got no connection to that guy, man. No connection.
But the biggest upset for me is, like, what I hate in this Oakland theoretical draft strategy with Farrell is they could have taken Allen.
Yep.
He could not have to be lining up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And instead, I have to see him for the next God knows how many years.
I know.
That guy, I'm sorry, alongside Williams, will be the premier... Okay, yeah. Bosa. But will be the premier free defensive end/tackles.
I'm actually, so for me, very excited to see what Nick Bosa brings to San Francisco. I thought it was a great pick for them. It was all but written in the stars that he was going number 2.
It's going to be deadly having him with Ford.
Awesome.
Especially if they're lining up on the same side.
So good. We're going into our bye week right here, so to quickly touch on, we're playing the Ravens. I'm going to touch on the Ravens real quick because Ravens drafted Antonio Brown's cousin.
Hollywood.
How sweet. So that man gets knocked out. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd be pretty happy about that. While I don't want anybody to get hurt, it'd be great to shut up another Brown.
We did another player, unfortunately.
On a bye week? We lost a player? Really? Is that what happened? Okay, let's get a little zone going here. Pierre Desir, a little upgrade.
Make my Colts proud.
Make my Colts proud. Let's see what this unfortunate...
maybe it's coming back.
Oh, doctors have cleared Ingram. That's what it is.
There's the run game. I'll take it.
So Markey's coming through here. So while injured, this is our bye week. So we have one more week to push forward.
Start backup.
Yep, let's start the backup here.
I'd rather have Ingram at full health, pushing through. I mean, we're 3-2.
Oh, yeah. And we're playing the Ravens at 4-2. Let's get ready. Simming through this one. A big one I want to talk about, guys, and I want your feel on it, but my oh my, how did Greedy Williams drop down to where he was?
He was second or third?
With the Browns. I'm pretty sure it was second round.
I know it's the Browns. Because that was, I'm almost certain that's like one of the Browns' first picks.
Not to mention, one more big name, Metcalf dropping to Seattle in the second round.
But a freak of nature. He performed great at the Combine.
He's a beast.
Performed great at the Combine, but you look at his college record, there's not much history there.
Well, he converted late, right? I mean, and one thing I did see, okay, so 3 more upgrades, another victory there. Throw that one in as we keep discussing.
Come on, Derek.
Field general here for Derek.
81, there you go, boy.
Out of boy.
There you go.
You know, one thing really that was crazy to me is like, he was very emotional. He couldn't believe he fell that far in the draft. And that to me was a real sentiment to what this year's draft was. How many guys fell in the draft who were incredibly emotional? Like a guy like Haskins, a guy like Metcalf, Greedy Williams, all poised to be high first rounders or mid first rounders. Obviously, you know, Haskins falling to mid to low. And
you got was almost
other guys falling right out.
He went 15.
Insane.
Lottery pick is what, 16 and up? You should have been easily top 10, Haskins.
I was very, very surprised by how a lot of picks went this year. But they said this year was a lot of opportunity for stuff to move around, and they were not joking. We definitely saw that.
It was actually on record the most transactions ever during a draft.
It's very, very interesting. I love that.
Like you say, moving up and down, right? Moving up and down.
Yep. Big win here, guys. Let's take a quick peek in here. 27-20 victory.
And I've been ignoring our team here. So
Kendricks is now healthy. Hey, we got a lot to talk about, man. This is our football out right now. But we took out the Ravens. 310 yards. So they put up yards, but apparently we stopped them when it mattered.
Where did we
Another 3 touchdowns for Carr. Our former quarterback playing on his real team. Lamar Jackson.
You do you, Lamar.
Hey,
you
man.
Do you.
We, no bad love there. So McKinnon got the start. 60 yards.
So where the heck did we pull these touchdowns from?
3 touchdowns from Carr, man. Carr's getting the job done. He's our leading man right now.
Impressive.
So we will take off to our next week. Kendrick's cleared by doctors. We got the 2-5 Vikings. So we really should be going the right direction here, I'm hoping. But a guy you talked about as well, Montez Sweat, dropping down to a late 26th overall pick.
Baffles me. He was a top 10 on all mock boards.
Crazy, man.
Combine, there was a scare with saying he had a heart condition.
Yeah.
That's been cleared.
That's the one that really, I think, threw a lot of guys off. And can I just say how we had a 28-28 tie?
Oh, come on.
We had a tie. My God. All right, well, a tie it is.
I mean, I'll take the point over anything, but...
Yeah, we got the upgrade point here. You know, we're 4-2-1. Not bad.
Where are we in our division? Can you
So,
give me that little sneak peek?
I can definitely do so. As we move over here, we will get to see...
Because we're already at halfway through the...
So we're 4-2-1. Panthers are 5-2. Falcons 6-1.
So we're in a rough division as well.
We are. Not like
we're seeing.
Not like last time.
Wow.
So let's go take a look at this tie. How do we end up in this tie? Well, we had offense 300 plus, 400 plus. Case Keenum.
Oh, come on, Keenum.
Derek Carr, another 4 touchdowns to 1 pick.
Oh, they have Sam Darnold.
Jeez. Ingram back in 76.
100 plus yards.
McKinnon 64. Darius Guice?
I say Juice.
Yeah.
It's not Juice, but I say Juice.
Well, they call him the Juice. We never saw it all last year. And was actually very disappointed when his team came out and drafted another running back.
I mean, he's coming off a massive knee injury last year.
He is, but
massive knee.
That's not how you make friends. So Thielen gets 2 touchdown catches from Carr in that game. We got a tie. We got ourselves a tie. Well, we keep pushing along here, man. We are 3rd in the division, but yet we're 4-2-1. We got the 5-3 Rams coming up now.
So can I talk about another sleeper pick that I'm concerned for?
Okay.
Is number 32 overall, N'Keal Harry.
Yep.
I was praying to the gods that he would become a Colts.
That's a loss. Big loss. 24-10. I don't even want to see that. I don't want to see that one. I'm going to try and put it behind me. We're going to push forward with another quick sim. That would hurt me to go see what's happening there. Good news is, we didn't get any injuries out of that game. We came out pretty unscathed. It looked like we just maybe got beat by a better team.
Want to start looking at college scouts?
Is that what we,
we're 3-1, or are we just going to go in blind? And
okay. Auto-generate the rookies. I'm okay with it. We're okay.
So, N'Keal Harry, he is just going to be dynamite. Yeah. He is going to be dynamite in that system. The 6'2 receiver.
Okay. I got it. We know how to do this. Please, just let me draft. Okay. Yeah. We're just going to scout everything. Scout everything. Is there a quick scout? There's a quick scout.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Quick scout. Bammo. That's all I want. There we go. I'm just gonna rock and roll them through. Make sure we use our points up well.
There you go.
In case we kind of fall out.
Simming down.
Yeah, in case we fall out of contention. No, I want Fisher Griffin. There we go. Okay. Do we have to draft scheme fits?
Well, we did a lot to this, and we decided no.
Okay.
No.
There's a no guy. But,
because at this point, we are looking... Our goal is to win it.
Yep.
We did the scheme from the start.
This is a favorable matchup for us against the Bengals. Are 3-5. This still pushes back up.
Means nothing.
I know it doesn't, but let's hope.
Nothing.
Come on, guys.
What hurts me is that we're in 3rd place. We're not even in
I know.
2nd. It's not like we're making the push for the wild.
We're in a tough division, and there's the loss.
Boy.
There is the loss, guys.
Oh boy.
4-4-1. Again, I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to see it. It's making me depressed, actually. To be quite honest, we got 2-7. Philly team rolling through. Let's do this real quick again.
I think you can let this fly a little bit.
Let's
like build up those points.
You know what? We did have people say that if you do skip it, you lose half your points. So we will ensure that we are doing this accordingly.
We are doing our part.
Yeah, bingo bango. You guys let us know things. We listen. That's how it works here. But yeah, okay. So 2-7 game. We need to bounce back here.
Theoretically. And we got a big game. If we can take this game with momentum against the Falcons.
Come on.
They were leading the charge.
Come on, boys. Big win here. We need this.
Come on, they're 2-7, right?
Okay. There's the dub.
Not a convincing win.
No, it's not.
Not by any means.
No, it's not. But you know what? Trey Flowers, he's getting a little bit of love here. Well done, sir. Getting up to that 80.
That's pivotal.
That's a big win for us. We'll take that. Let's keep rolling through here. 20 and 17. This one will go look. Let's see what happened. Let's see the good news.
Falcons are...
Yeah, it's going to be trouble.
Oh,
but we did surpass the Bucks, who dropped to 5 and 5.
Oh, my God.
So we will be probably battling for a wild card spot. Pretty normal to see at this point. But, okay.
So we scraped this out.
1 touchdown. Carr, 280 yards.
You got sacked.
8 times.
Wow.
Rivers, 4 times.
How we won this, I don't know.
So from a rushing side...
How we won this.
Wow. Like, rushing, nothing even here. So, we have defensive touchdowns? That really would be the only thing I could possibly think of here. Touchdowns? Defense?
No one. No.
But how?
Not a thing. Apparently, we just went ham for days on field goals.
Field goals?
That's all I learned.
Hey, we got a good kicker.
Part of the game.
For that reason.
Part of the game. You gotta kick some ass sometimes.
Okay. With that being said, week 12, this is the big game against the Falcons here. If we can take out a dub, oh no. Oh no.
That's not what I want to see.
Let's make it minor. Okay, Cannon, 5 weeks. Not bad. We can make it out of that one. We can make it out. Right tackle, we had a decent backup. This is the big one here. Falcons, 9 and 1.
Come on.
Can we make a little noise?
I'll take a win, because it'll solidify us into the second...
Can we stir the pot? With a big dub here.
That's a big win.
Destructive win.
That's a 4-1 win.
Another... Okay. Trey Flowers. Fresh off an upgrade. 2 picks.
INTs.
2 picks.
Who's the quarterback is what I want to know with...
Attaboy.
With Atlanta.
Okay. Nigel Bradham's going to get some love here. Attaboy. Dropping you back. Pass coverage scheme fit from our linebacker. Well done, sir. Okay. That worked out well. Let's do a quick scouting report here. We're going to use these.
You're making me wait. Eh? You're just making me wait to see
who
Atlanta is.
Listen, when the MMC fam says you guys got to make sure you scout, because we're not always going to have one and dones. Right?
Hey, NFL, if anything, you really need to enforce that scouting.
Well, NFL, you draft, they immediately play.
Exactly.
It's not like our hockey.
Worth our while.
Not like our baseball.
Worth our while.
Yeah,
especially
man.
not our baseball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do a quick rundown here. We will see who the quarterback was in the story. But there you go. We bring them down to 9 and 2.
I was hoping the Buccaneers lost, so we had a game up. But,
I moved the standings by accident. My bad, guys. Let me quickly roll back here. 28-7. So we got a game coming up against the Bucks here in 2 weeks.
That will probably decide.
That's going to be the one that potentially
decide.
gives us the gap, right? Okay, so Falcons here. What are we rolling with? 386 yards. So our defense really shut it down. Jared Goff, 2 picks. Yep. Derek Carr on the opposite, 3 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about.
That's not bad.
Let's take a quick peek at our run game here, guys. Any story there? McKinnon, Montgomery, Ingram, they all put a running
they all got the rock. I'm worried with McKinnon or Ingram getting only 5 touches.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I'm hoping he's not injured.
That's a little weird. But hey, I didn't see any injury news there, so let's go double check and backtrack. I didn't see it.
I just concerned you a little bit there?
Maybe a little bit. I didn't see it. Injury.
Got sneaky. They put it. Oh, okay.
Oh, we are good. Okay.
4-7 Dallas.
So should be quote unquote favorable.
Hypothetically.
Favorable. Please. Give it.
We win this. We go 7. Well, that's almost at our goal.
That's a dub, baby.
That's 28.
That's a dub.
You got it. That's another upgrade. I like these upgrades.
Guys, how you make noise. We win. These guys build.
You guys are in the 80s?
These are wins for us, man. These are wins for us. Okay. Let's, Razul Douglas. You do your thing, sir. You do your thing. Just upgrading our corners. Never a bad thing.
Ansler's coming back very soon if we make the playoffs.
I'd be very excited to see him get into this lineup. 7-4-1 now after the big dub. Let's quickly take a peek to see what was the story of this.
Plus, just sticking with us, eh?
Well, also, the Falcons won their game back up to 10-2.
Woo!
Yeah, we're in a tight race here. We're going to battle for that wildcard spot right to the death, man. Okay, well, they put up the yardage,
but tight game.
Big Ben.
Wow.
2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 275. Carr to the 2 touchdowns. We sacked Ben 5 times. So there's that. Ingram gets the rock a little more. He's back.
I feel like our defense is playing better. Well, it's 100%.
Yep.
We have a better defense approach, even though I feel like we have not as well-rounded a defensive team as we did with the Browns.
Yep.
But I feel like we're getting a lot more out of them in terms of sacks and INT contribution.
Some of the important stuff.
With the Saints than we did with the Browns.
Okay.
Could just be me.
No, I definitely see what you're saying. I'm going to keep rocking and rolling with these because, as I mentioned, these are going to be important to us. When the crew calls it out, the MMC fam says, yo, you guys better get your ass scouting, man. We listen, guys. We do. Never think we don't read your comments. We always do. We're trying to keep this fun and intuitive, keep you guys part of it as well. And that's half the fun for us. So let's roll through. Is there really anybody here we need to do right now?
No.
I mean, we're progressively getting worse with the overall. Yeah. That's fine. If we have to address it in the offseason, we will.
2 big weeks coming up because we have the Bucks
and
followed by the Panthers. And the Panthers are just beneath us.
We play the Panthers twice in the next 4 weeks. Okay, guys. The Bucks game.
This, theoretically, the next 4...
To open up space.
But then we came in like, we can't even slow down. We got the Panthers twice,
we cannot falter. Big win against the Bucks.
These are big plays.
28-24, baby.
Plays.
8-4-1. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Hey, we're 1 away from our goal.
I'm feeling really confident right now. Look at the boys. Great streak right now, guys. After 2 tough losses here, after coming off a tie, they're getting back in the right direction here. 28 points the last 3 weeks.
And against like high quality players too.
Oh yeah.
Like and the Falcons and Bucks, they're both. Well, Falcons are on crack.
We kept Kirk Cousins, sacked him 4 times, 1 pick, 250 for Carr, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick on his side. Rushing, Ingram back up 73 yards. McKinnon 2 touchdowns. Again, that 1-2 punch has really been strong for us in both franchises. So definitely great to see there. Guys,
what I'm excited to see, which we haven't touched on at all, is catching all these touchdowns. I want to see.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very curious to see if Jones is going ham like he did with the.
Well, this is kind of part of the surprise, right? Of not checking in everything too in depth.
Yeah, we're just doing runs and quarterbacks.
Yeah, we're trying to make things interesting when we get to the end of the season to see what's going on. Let's keep pushing these through here.
It'll be so hard to repeat what we did last week.
I don't
having
even know.
Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie Player of the Year,
that couldn't
MVP of the Year.
No chance. Okay, 5-8 Panthers.
Now, hypothetically again, should be a win, but Panthers could be spoilers right now.
So we're getting back into the sim situation. But I got a question for you now. Oh,
what did I tell you? Fucking playing and an injury. And an injury.
Well, Derek Carr, he came through. 376 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, a rushing touchdown.
Held his own.
The defense, they faltered. So we got some upgrades. Let's see what this one's looking like. Thielen is getting better.
He's a stud. I love him.
He's getting better. I want to make him a deep threat. Get some more speed. Speed things. Atta boy. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so Thielen's going to get some speed. He's about 94. We'll take that all day. Marcus Cannon's back.
Okay.
That is the good news.
I thought it was on the other side of things.
No.
Okay, I'm okay with that then.
No.
Okay, so what's your question for me? Pop it.
So after what you've seen the Browns do this offseason, from who they acquired, from who they drafted, are analysts right that we can expect the Browns to be a top team in the AFC North and contend for the playoffs this season?
All honesty, before the draft, I would say...
Whoa, Steelers. Okay, week 16. Keep going. Let's not look. When we don't look, we win.
Before the draft, I would say yes. If they were shooing to at least compete for the top team. This is not what you want.
But we did just get news on Cam Chancellor.
You have to start Chancellor, right?
He might die.
You have to start. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Win or go home.
You're not wrong.
Anyways,
Yep.
after the draft, to me, it's. I think Steelers will be fine, depending on what Bush can bring to this.
Yep.
And on the contrary, I think the Ravens will be a lot better than people put them as. And I know Hollywood's not starting the season. He's not due back until I think second or third week because he's kind of recovering from an injury in college. But really, the key person there is Lamar Jackson. How he fared.
It's for the 9th win, buddy. Are we going to the playoffs?
It's really a win in your.
Can we make wild card weekend? And can we hit 9 wins against the Panthers, who we lost to? Come on, guys. Yes, buddy. Yes, guy.
So we're in on the playoffs.
And we're taking on the Cowboys.
They actually turned it up because they were like.
They did.
They were on a losing
Jared
record
Goff is the MVP. Okay, so
Carr
got some respect.
Okay.
Carr got some respect. Okay. Coach of the year. Quinn, makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see it. Okay, let's roll down AFC specific here. Oh, sorry, we are the NFC now.
Or NFC.
Derek Carr was second for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Nigel Bradham, second.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. So we weren't there. No major rookies for us, unfortunately. Defensive, Trey Flowers. That's some hardware. We were second, best QB, best running back. I don't even think we were in contention this year.
We were too inconsistent.
Best wideout, Adam Thielen, second. O-line, we're not there.
We were sacked a bunch.
D-line, we're not there. Actually, we are. No, Michael Bennett. Best D-line. Linebacker, Nigel Bradham. Attaboy. DB, we should be up there. Yeah, Trey Flowers, Mr. Defensive Player of the Year. Kicker, not there.
Surprising. Because there was a couple games where I'm like, who the hell scored points? I figured our kicker, but...
Okay, so we got some awards, which doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, let's upgrade.
Yeah, okay.
I was really hoping that we would get Carr another point.
I'm going to make Ali a little bit more agile. I think from a well-rounded perspective, it'll help him out a bit.
Well, upside, we need that.
Mike Bennett's getting an upgrade here as well. Run stopper. Let's keep him strong. Attaboy Mikey, up to 88 now.
That's key.
Trey Flowers. This is a big one for us here as well. Nice zone. Attaboy
So
Trey.
he's gone from the 79 that started the season to 82.
Yeah, he's had big growth. Big growth. CB1 right there.
That's huge.
Okay, so 9-6-1. Cam Chancellor is available for this game. And there he is. Starting.
A big upgrade.
That's
an
huge.
upgrade.
That is huge. Okay, you know what? I might even see the stats. I don't even want the stats for that last game. We won it. That's what matters.
Our old.
Are you ready to see if we will head on to the divisional championship? It's the Cowboys who finished 500.
So where do you put the Browns this year?
It is the Saints. I think they could finish first or second in the division.
Yeah, it's first or second.
Moving on, baby.
Woo!
Moving on to face the 12-4 Seahawks. We are in for a battle, my friend. We are in for a battle. Derek Carr.
I'll take it.
Wow, 53 attempts, 392 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Wow. Wow, look at Baker Mayfield out there, too. He's having himself a time. We got some more upgrades. Great news there.
Keep upgrading. That's the one I wanted.
Yeah.
That's the one. He's like 84. That's cool.
Yep.
That's what I was hoping for.
Attaboy. Antoine Bethea's going to get some love.
This guy's...
It's okay.
Former Colt.
Doesn't matter.
Still love him.
Hey, just keep playing. Zay Jones, our boy.
I really gotta know how many touchdowns he got this year.
Hey, man.
Carry over from the Browns.
When we hit the stats, we shall see who are the big boys. Torrey McKider. He's one that had to step in for us. He's our 4th CB. He's getting some love, up to 74 now. Walt Atkins. Another free safety backup. Sure, let's get you in a zone. That's your scheme fit. Let's get that rolling. He's up to a 70. We'll take that. Okay. Okay. What else? Any big news here? Absolutely not.
12-4 division or the Fox.
Are you ready to see how this CenturyLink Field game goes here in Seattle to potentially go on?
I think Pete Carroll's got his shirt on or off right now, boys.
If he's got Metcalf with him, it's off. That's my pitch. Are we ready? Guys, we are trying to make...
we made the playoffs, right? We made the playoffs.
Hey,
we hit our...
For season 1, you cannot question what this team has brought. Oh, that's a tough loss.
That's a 12 points.
All right.
13 points.
Well, they were a great team. There's not even a question there. They were certainly up there. And you know what? It happens. Our contract was extended. That's great news.
There's a win.
We're coming back for next season. We'll see what the offseason has in store for us.
Let me just see our
You're looking for the stats.
I just want to see my wide receiver. I just want to know who was catching the balls.
Hey.
That's all I want to see.
I'll take you through the full run through, Chef Tom. Do not worry, my friend. A lot of respect for Derek Carr, man. 41-53. Oh, come on, man. Really? While I'm in the middle of this right now. Okay, there we go. So Carr, 4,153 yards, 66% completion, 35 touchdowns to 8 INTs.
That's very good.
And a 109.4 respectable. He was sacked 44 times, which I'm not a big fan of.
That's very problematic.
Yeah, something we'd likely have to address. McCarron didn't really come in. Let's go look at our rushing. 770 yards for Ingram, 667 for McKinnon.
So it was a little bit of a...
217. It was a team effort.
Totally.
Look at the touchdowns. So we had, what, 11, 13 amongst our running backs?
3, yes.
So not too bad there.
Okay, this is the exciting part. Because our receiver should be...
1,062 yards for Thielen with 11 touchdowns. Jordy Nelson, 769.
Jones with 9. Yeah, the second.
Zay Jones was a boss. 839 yards, 9 touchdowns. Higbee, 500 yards. Good check down guy, obviously. Ingram had 3 catching touchdowns. McKinnon had 3. Brandon Marshall, only 123 yards this season.
Only 8 receptions, though, so if you look at that.
But 3 touchdowns. So obviously he was getting looked off. The fullback got 1. Montgomery got 1. That's your receiving. Let's check defense.
Defense I was pleasantly surprised with.
All right, who's our sack leader this season? 12.5 for Millard. 10.5 for Bennett. 5.5 for Harrison. Robertson Harris, 5.5. Bradham, 4.5. Gregory, 2. 1.5 Kendricks. 1, 1, half and half. And picks, as we did look like
we did do better this year on the
not
picks.
bad. 5 for Trey. 2 Bradham. 2 your boy Desir. Douglas, 1. And Parks, 1. So that is...
So Flowers pretty much had
he was a boss
equal
for us.
amounts.
He was good, man.
But that's year 1. That's year 1. You know what, Jeff?
Guys,
overall success.
You know what? I cannot be mad about any of this.
Made the playoffs. Not only made the playoffs, won the wild card.
Yep.
You know what? A great first year.
You want to find out who won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm a little curious to see who won the Super Bowl. Let's sim the Super Bowl, guys. Let's see who takes the title here. Is it Atlanta, who had that fantastic season?
And
they finished 14-2.
Yeah.
They were a team to be...
I got to root for the Seahawks because they beat us.
Okay.
That's who I got to root for. Well, there you go.
Super Bowl
Seahawks are in.
53.
Seahawks are in.
I'm shocked the Falcons did not make it after the season they had.
They bowed out.
Okay, you know what? We'll have one more quick upgrade here with the draft.
So upgrade, and then let's wins it.
Okay. So, guys are moving around here. Obviously, you know, draft collateral. Things move around as guys get better. We're trying to get ourselves prepared here well into the second round for what we should be seeing. But let's advance a week. Who is
Bowl champ.
Super Bowl champion of this offseason, or this season, until Chef Tom and I touch the offseason?
I'll be happy if it's... The battle to the Seahawks is always... The
Seahawks,
battle to the
Broncos, Seahawks win it.
You know what? Put her there.
There it is.
We lost to the Super Bowl champion.
We lost to the champs. I'm confident going into next season.
We actually fared a lot better than I thought we would, based on the fact we were senior staff.
Yep.
The all scheme fit, so you know what? I'm very happy with it.
Guys, we leave you here. Thank you for dropping by for another episode of these MMC Sim Rebuilds. The genius minds of the MMC boys. Trying to take the Saints here in season number 2. Maybe to a Super Bowl, maybe to a victory. Only way you'll know, hit like, subscribe to the MMC if you haven't already, turn notifications on, leave those fire comments, let us know what you thought about this season, some key players, what maybe we need to look into. You know, give us that feedback. We appreciate it, guys. Lots of love. Descriptions below, social media pages, promo codes for some fun stuff. Maybe a new partnership coming up. But yeah, there's that. So, Chef Tom, I'll leave it to you, my friend.
Jeff, let's hit this offseason. Let's hit it hard. Got to hit 9 wins or more next season. Otherwise, in my eyes, a failure.
Chef Tom has spoken.